Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys.
Logan, can you hear me?
Grandma? Is that you?
No, you idiot! It's me, God.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of which, I have a lot of questions resulting about the world, so I mean...
Never mind that. You see, it's my son's birthday, and I would like you to review a movie for him.
Wait, I only have... subscribers. Alright, so what movie do you want me... Alright, well, what movie do you want me to review? Oh. Okay. Merry Christmas, everyone, and you know what that means. It's time for me to review one of the best kids' holiday horror movies. Oh, I forgot. We're reviewing Gremlins. Growing up, I had mixed feelings about this as a kid. I could never always finish the film. I could not pass the part where the mother decides to kill the Gremlins, each by horrific ways. Surprisingly, this film was not even made or directed by Steven Spielberg. Instead, it was directed by Joe Dante. Steven instead was executive producer. You might be asking yourself, well, what does that mean? All it means is that you make sure that the film is done. Other than that, nothing. Should we get into it, Sophie? Let's get into it. So we open the story up with Randall Peltzer, a struggling entrepreneur trying to sell anything he can get him and his family by with. His inventions are crap though. They work as well as asking an employee at Samsung where the iPhones are. He finds a mogwai in an old Chinese sex shop and he decides to buy it for his son Billy. The master from Kill Bill reluctantly lets him buy it from him, but the boy warns him of the 3 rules that he must follow, and off he went. We then follow our main protagonist, Billy, a hardworking bank worker trying to support his family of failures. He is confronted by Ruby Deagle, the living wicked witch of the West.
This is what's left of my imported Bavarian snowman. Your dog broke it this morning.
The dog's rights activist, Barney, was not appreciating what she was saying, so he man-spread all over her, transmitting his triggering rabies through his bites. And so it was done. And as she falls, she realizes it is too late. Billy, the second in line screw-up, was really close to being fired from his job, but the royal suck-up Gerald Hopkins tries to cheer up Billy by saying this.
Look at you. You're practically supporting your whole family. The world's changing, Peltzer. You gotta change with it. You gotta be tough.
We are then formally introduced into the new love interest for Billy, Kate. She was another bank employee, but she was also working at the local bar and grill. Gerald, the motivational speaker, hits on her with his signature line.
Hey, Kate, you haven't seen my new apartment.
I haven't seen your old apartment.
Billy goes home and helps his mom make dinner. This is where we actually see his inventions, and that they are actually used throughout his own house. Billy's dad comes home and gives him an early Christmas present, and our first look at Gizmo is shown.
You're kidding.
His father tells him the 3 main rules he needs to follow.
Number 1, he hates bright lights, we know that. But you gotta keep him out of the sunlight. Sunlight will kill him. Number 2, keep him away from water. Don't give him any water to drink. And whatever you do, don't give him a bath. And probably the most important thing, don't ever feed him after midnight.
Okay. That dog just licked Gizmo's ear. Shouldn't that cause for more mogwais? So we meet Petey, the living screw-up from Goonies.
It's Chump. I just saw the most amazing thing in my entire life. For First you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on! Do it! Come on! Do it!
Working for his dad as a living Christmas tree, the tree costume symbolizes his idiocy, the dunce of the family, wearing this wretched costume in shame forever. Petey meets Gizmo and accidentally spills water, dooming us all.
Sorry. Who's in that jar?
Nothing, just water.
We find out that it's not bad after all, making water a substance capable of giving life. Get out of here, sperm. Water's where it's at. With the amount of water spilled, 5 more Mogwais were created, one with the stripe being the leader.
It's incredible.
Oh, he is neat. I'm serious.
Billy wakes up to find his dog being tied up to the lights, thinking that Mrs. Deagle had done it, but we all know who did it. It was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, those heartless fiends, always shooting their guns at each other. They're just out to kill the dog now because they can't shrug with that divorce. Billy takes one of the Mogwai to the professor, Mr. Hanson.
I keep one of these here. Run some tests on him.
So we see Katie and Billy get to know each other a lot more now, and we also learn the terrible truth about the local dunce. Not Chunk, but Murray Futterman.
Gremlins. You gotta watch out for the foreigners because they plant gremlins in their machinery.
Billy, being pressured by his peers, feeds the Mogwai KFC. But oh no, he fed the Mogwai after midnight. He was tricked, bean-boozled again.
Mom, what's going on here?
We see that all the Mogwai except for Gizmo are in the pupal state. Basically,
This is a cocoon, and inside, he's going through changes. Lots of changes.
Like my mother.
No, that's different. This is called a metamorphosis. It's a change in form and in appearance.
now this is when the film goes from friendly, as it sort of was, to holy crap, what is happening? Blood everywhere. So the mother kills all the gremlins except for Stripe, and when Billy finds him, he jumps right into the pool. So more gremlins start to come out. I never understood it, but wouldn't that just mean like there'd be a lot more like gremlins? Like it'd just be like endless because there'd just be all of these like gremlins, and wouldn't they just have to be like in the cocoon state, like underwater, like that? Murder goes throughout the town. So Billy tried to go to the police about the gremlins, but they don't believe him. You can believe a Mogwai, but you can't believe a freaking gremlin? Billy rushes to save Katie before it is too late, but instead of being killed by the gremlins, she's serving them, like a bartender, because that's her job. She soon escapes when Billy gets there. They leave, along with the gremlins, and they have to figure out a battle plan, battle strategy to kill President Bush. I mean, kill all the gremlins. So they realize, what's the most darkest place that you can go to? The movie theater.
What are they doing?
We're watching Snow White. And they love it.
They blow them up except for Stripe because he was outside getting food. So we have a big adventure to wrap it up, killing the antagonist Stripe. Finally, everything is back to normal, or so we thought. The master from Kill Bill comes back to take Gizmo back away, saying,
Bye, Billy.
Perhaps someday you may be ready. Until then, Mogwai will be waiting.
This is a nice wrap up to the whole story. Personally, I enjoyed rewatching this film. It kind of made me feel like a young adult again. Now that I have the LEGO Dimensions characters, I'll probably be playing their world a lot more.